Shaja here to tell you the true history of Halloween. I'm here with my alligator. Be careful. Can you see him right there? Okay, my alligator doggy Eros, and he's here to tell this true story with me. You may know Halloween as being fun. That's a plane flying over us. But long ago, people believed that witches, ghosts, and goblins were real. In Europe, more than 2,500 years ago, people worshipped the sun and the sun god, and they thought that witches were evil. And yes, they were burned and persecuted. Well, I want to tell you the whole story of how this all goes down. Well, there was a time when the seasons changed. We're in autumn right now. If you notice, it gets dark much earlier. But what happened was people made up stories as to why the sun is disappearing so early. Well, one of the stories said that the sun and the shaman, who was the god of the dead, they fought a battle and the sun lost and was held prisoner during the winter months. That's why the days are shorter and the sun disappears. We don't have daylight for so long in the fall and in the winter months, if you notice. It's a very dark time. And it's a time when winter was the season of death. Well, they thought that the shaman, would walk the earth once a year so that he could take the souls of the dead. And the shaman will pick those people who are not strong enough, who could not take the cold and would die. Well, there were these priests called druids. People believed they had magic powers. The druids had a ceremony. They built large fires all over. Big fires. To help the sun. They built these fires to save the sun and to frighten away the dead. There were masks and costumes, and they would scare the spirits away. They encouraged everyone, wear costumes, wear costumes. It will scare the spirits away, so that the spirits could not recognize you when you wear a costume. So you would not be picked to die. So wear the costume, they said. There was a place called Rome, where the Romans also celebrated during the harvest festival. And during this time, everyone gave each other apples, like when you go apple picking, all right, that you have today. And also, it was the time they honored the dead. Now, this Roman holiday and the Celtic fire holiday became a very large festival where they lit fires and they celebrated and gave each other apples, and it was a great time. But I want to tell you, where did this word Halloween come from? Well, in about 835 AD, the Roman Catholic Church changed the holiday. They wanted a holiday of its own. So you know what they did? They made it All Saints' Day to honor all the saints and all those who have passed away in the church. This holy day was also called All Hallows Mass, which is celebrated on November the 1st, which is tomorrow. So, this name Halloween, where does it come from? Well, it was known as All Hallows Eve, and eventually they called it Halloween.